Hi everybody, 40 plus, 50, 60 plus, what about us? Hi, I'm here today and I'm going to talk to you about the transition. What do I mean by transition? The transition from our summer clothes to our autumn. Now, for us, we feel that summer doesn't really come to an end until the schools and the colleges reopen. And now they have. But are we ready for our autumn clothes? I don't think so, not just yet. So this is what I call the transition period, where it's not quite ready for the autumn clothes, our chunky jumpers and things like that, but the summer clothes are just looking that a little bit too flimsy. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have an idea of how to cope with that, and I think it boils down to about three things. The white t-shirt, which I love, or t-shirt, also the jacket, and then last but not least, shoe/boot. So up till now in the summer we have been wearing our jeans, our skirts, our light summer trousers with little small flimsy blouses, with sleeveless blouses, with off the shoulder blouses and the shoestring blouse. So now what we need to do is to wear the same clothes but warm it up a little bit. Now this is done very simply by wearing the white t-shirt as is. So wear a white t-shirt with your jeans or your skirt or your summer trousers. Now of course you can also wear the t-shirt in different colours. So you do have things like lemons and blues, and of course that's perfectly alright. I just love the crisp white t-shirt. Now just to give you an example of the white t-shirt, or the t-shirt I should say, with trousers. There we go, we have nice summer lightweight green trousers, and then just put a nice lemon t-shirt with that, and you have warmed up the rig out enough to be worn now, but at the same time not really summery. So that's one way of wearing it. And as I have worn it at the moment, I have the white t-shirt and I have a dress shirt over the t-shirt just to warm it up that small little bit, and that just gives you that little bit warming from summer, not autumn just yet, that in between time that we have, that transition, our pre-autumn wear. So that's going with your trousers. Now I have also, it's worth looking at actually, I'll just show you here, follow me. Now you can see in the summer cut you have your pink trousers and you have yellow trousers, so you have a lot of bright. Now the white t-shirt is going to look gorgeous with that, and that changes your rig out again, as I say, bringing you to the next stage. So what else have we got? Well, we also have been wearing in the summer our shoestring dress. Now that's a very summery dress, of course. You're talking about very lightweight material and little thin straps, very summery, not really suitable for now. However, put your t-shirt underneath your dress. So you have, for example, your shoestring summer dress that isn't quite okay for now, just a little bit too summery. Put a t-shirt underneath it and you've got a really nice rig out that has been warmed up to suit this time of year. So this is where the t-shirt is brilliant. Now I have to say, that t-shirt and the lemon and many other colours, if you don't have one at home at the moment and you don't want to make a big investment this time of year, you can get these in pennies. Now you can see there, $3.50. For heaven's sake, where would you be going? $3.50 for that t-shirt, and they have them in whites and lemons and greens, I think, and other colours as well. So you can buy quite a few, you get 3 or 4 of them, and you only spend about a tenner, and you're set up for the next couple of weeks, because we are only talking about 3 more weeks, and then we'll be moving into our autumn clothes, which will be very exciting. Now that's that. So the next thing I would say to you, you have your jacket. Now for especially, I think anyway, Ireland, England, Scotland and Wales, we have very nice Septembers as a rule, but it's cool in the morning cool in the evening, and then from about, say, 11 o'clock till about 4:30, it's very warm. And this is the problem where you can't have that chunky jumper just yet. It's just too warm. But you need something if you're going out early in the morning or coming home in the evening. And this is where your jacket will come into play. Now, we always have the old reliable, the denim jacket, which we always have in the blue and say a grey and a black. We always have those. But this summer there was a huge amount of lemons and blues and greens in the denim jackets. And if you invested in one of those, this is certainly the time to wear it. Perfect time, along with your other jackets. The check jacket didn't go out of fashion this year. It was big for spring, but it stayed for the summer also. Then you have a lot of faux jackets, faux leather jackets as well. Now, for example, I have this one here. It's pale blue, so it's a great colour to wear this time of year. It's bright, it's colourful, it still has that summer vibe, but you're covering up in the evenings if you feel a bit chilly. And then I have here also, I have a pale pink. And this is a very lightweight one here. It just gives you a little bit of coverage, and but at the same time it's what you need in the evening or early morning. Then of course the check, which is still here since the spring, so if you invested in it in the spring you should still have this at home. A great one for wearing this time of year, great over jeans, skirts, great over dresses. I love it actually. Then I have, as I say, you have this line which is beautiful, bright. Then you have the two darker colours of the denim jackets also. So you're well sorted there for going out in the early mornings or the evenings in September and having that transition period. Now for me, I'm really showing you things that you should have in your wardrobe at the moment, because personally, I don't really like to spend money on the transition period, because I like to invest my money in really nice clothes for the summer. And of course I'm crazy about clothes for autumn and winter. So I want to keep my money for the autumn and winter, the new clothes coming in the next couple of weeks, which I am so excited about, but not so much for the transition. So if you're lucky and you have some of these things at home as it is, use them and keep your money then for getting into the autumn clothes later on. If however you don't, as I say, you cannot do better than pennies for things like t-shirts and things like that. Also, if you just want to take a look here, I just took a couple of photographs in pennies, and they have the shirt dresses, or at least they're long. They're about to I suppose, to the below the hip, a little bit, good bit below the hip. But they're in every colour under the sun, and they're €13 each. So you're not making a huge investment. And of course you can wear them in the autumn as well. You're going to keep on wearing them, but you're not making that investment for just the transition time. So there we are. So that's just little hints of how to get through this time without spending a fortune. And then last but not least are shoes/boots. Well, can you wear sandals this time of year? Of course you can. It's still bright enough and you will get those sunny spells. And in September, particularly here in Ireland anyway, our rainfall is usually quite low. So you can get out in the sandals and not be soaked to the skin. However, it is a brilliant time to wear shoes, because if you do find in the mornings or the evenings the feet are getting a little bit blue, then it's an ideal time for shoes. Now boots of course this year didn't go out of fashion for even the summer. And I'm talking about the blacks and the browns. They all stayed in fashion for the summer. Not a huge fan myself, not because I don't love them. I think they're absolutely fabulous, but I find that it's just a little bit warm in the summer, and we don't get much opportunity to wear sandals. That's when I like to wear the sandals. But when I'm going into the transition, then I go back to the boot and also the shoe. So just to show you, I have a couple of shoes here. Now there is a nice light blue pair of shoes that you can wear this time of year. It's an ideal time, as I say. We don't get much rainfall, so it's brilliant to wear. Keeps the tootsies a little bit warm. Then you have this one, which is almost a shoe. It's pretty well covered in with just the little peep toe here at the end. Again, this is suede. It's another great time to wear them because of not too much rainfall. We usually know if there's going to be a shower or not. So it means you can get out in this type of shoe. And if you invested in the floral shoe during the summer, which was huge, or if you invested in suede in the pale pinks and the pale blues that were huge this summer, an ideal time to wear them, absolutely. And then of course, as I say, with the boot, you can wear the boot at any time, so any colour. But if you did what I did in the spring and invest in a very pale colour, like I did here, they have the floral design which was in, as you know, which I covered, and they're very pale in colour. Again, a great time to wear them, because although you can get away with this colour in the winter, in fact it can be very nice, the weather isn't very kind to them. So this is an ideal time to get out and wear your very pale colour boots and things, particularly if they're material or suede or something like that, that you kind of feel won't take the battering of a heavy rain shower. And then of course, last but not least, the classic black court. Well, you can't go wrong. I love them with dresses, I love them with skirts, and I love them with jeans. So you're covered then for the transition period. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it, and that you'll come back and join me again. You probably may or may not know that my website has been under construction for the last few months, and we're so close getting rid of all the little things that need to be ironed out. So I'm very excited about that, and there'll be lots of new things involved with the new website. We'll be looking at some healthy eating. We're looking a little bit more at jewellery. We'll be looking at, if you like working out from home, if you're somebody who doesn't like the gym, I'm going to go through some exercises that we can do together at home. So there'll be lots of new things, and of course of fashion. My love will always be part of that as well. We'll also hit on some skincare and some makeup ideas also. So I really hope you will join me then, and we'll have lots and lots of things to show you very, very soon when we get this website perfecto, and I expect that to be very, very soon. So from me, Eve Clark. Cheerio!